I'm super excited to be sitting here in the very living room that your latest music video, Waiting, was partially shot in. How's the feeling having that music video in the world now?
It feels really great because I wanted to really step up from the first music video that I ever did. And for this music video, I really wanted to make sure that I had a storyline, that I had myself being represented as an artist, as the main character of the video, and then really playing around with getting a location for the scenes. So I've been really happy with the release of the video. I've showed it to all my family and friends. They really love it. They really like the color of the video, the transitions in the video, and they also like my performance in the video as well. So I'm really happy with it.
That's amazing. You know, one thing that I really loved about the video, and speaking of performance, and just this room itself. The music video shows both your childhood living room that we're sitting in right now, as well as your childhood bedroom. And I know you spoke a lot originally about these rooms having significant meaning to you because it is where your music journey started. Like your bedroom is your studio, it's where you write. This room is where you practice performing. It's when you first busted out your first moves that you were getting ready for the stage. How kind of nostalgic was it to look back at the video and seeing your performance and like just kind of seeing where you came from to where you are now in the same exact room?
I just feel like it's just so interesting to see because I would never think that my bedroom or that my living room would be a shot, would be a scene, something in a video. Like, like it just doesn't. It's just hard to comprehend because that's where I sleep, and then this is where I watch TV.
Yeah.
Nonstop. So to see these two rooms transform from daily routine to a special moment in the video, that was really, really crazy to see. There was a lot of prep work that I had to do in terms of setting up both of these rooms. I wanted it to be neutral, but I also wanted it to show the creative side of me as well, and certain pictures that kind of show a little bit of my background. So as we see here with the living room, we have papyruses on the walls, and so this represents my Egyptian culture. I'm half Egyptian. I'm also half Chilean. There's a significant artwork in my bedroom. It's the yellow one with the Cuban artist on it that my brother got for me when he went to Cuba. Yeah, and there's a very sweet message at the back of that painting that just says to just keep following my passion. So I'm really happy that like those special items made it in the video. And when it comes to my bedroom, that's where I start the process. It's the thinking process. It's literally me sitting on my bed with the guitar and just fiddling around, trying to find something. And it's not necessarily that I'm trying to figure something out specific in that moment. It can just be whatever's coming to my mind at that time. So that's why I call my bedroom. It's the prep work. It's the planning. It's the organization.
Yeah.
It's the studio. It's where I dwell. It's where I dwell because I'm really thinking, what do I want to produce here? What do I want to say? I care a lot about the music I put out in the world, and I always try to make sure that the message is as authentic as possible. And when it comes to the melody, the composition of it, it's just trying to make sure that I find something that fits the mood or the emotion of the lyrics.
Right.
So I spend a lot of time in my room, basically.
Right.
And then cut to here, the living room, right? This is where we will relax, where we watch, right, our favorite TV shows, our favorite movies. But even then, the performances started here. So when I think I was about 8 or 9 years old, and we always had our birthday parties here at home, always.
Yeah.
The living room looked a lot different. Think 90s. But everything always happened here. Our family parties, right? My brother's parties, oh my gosh. Everything that we celebrated was always here. And so there are all of these moments that come into my head.
Right.
Where I think, I didn't just start singing in the living room because that's what I did. No, it started with the family. And so with these house parties, my mom would be the performer.
Okay.
Being Egyptian, she knows how to belly dance, so she used to belly dance for all of us. And
yeah.
then she would always get me to join her right here, right in the living room, and just pull me towards her, like, come on, come on. I was always really shy because, like, I'm not the best belly dancer, but just even dancing beside my mom was always very special. And then going back to those childhood birthdays, the Spice Girls, we were all over that. And I just remember me and my friends doing karaoke performances. Again, without the use of karaoke machine, we didn't have that.
Back in the day.
No, yeah, we didn't have that. No, we had an awesome audio system that had like a 5-disc track that can rotate, right? Yeah. And so the Spice Girls was always part of that CD track, always. And then also I would sing on my birthdays as well. I would sing my originals, and I didn't start doing that until I started to become more comfortable with saying that I'm a singer-songwriter.
Right.
And that happened at my brother's going away party. He was going to backpack to Chile with his then girlfriend at the time, now wife. And that was the very first time I sang an original song that was meant for my brother in front of my brother's friends.
Okay. That must have been nerve-wracking.
Yep. To expose how much I love my brother. Yes. Yes. It was very, very, yeah. And I don't even think the words rhymed that well. But no, I remember my brother saying, of course, like, it was a very sweet moment, and he really appreciated it a lot. So what I'm saying is I didn't get my confidence until I started singing in the living room.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I love the story of that journey, and I feel like that's maybe good advice for anybody else who's looking to start singing.
Yeah.
If you sing about how much you love your brother in front of all your brother's friends, like, that's probably more nerve-wracking than strangers, maybe in a crowd. So that's a good move.
Yeah, and that was in high school, actually.
Okay.
Because I started writing songs when I was 13.
Yeah.
And in high school, in grade 11, I took a creative writing course. So that really helped me to explore more what songwriting is. Yeah. So that was monumental for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And all tying back into this room that we're doing this interview in right now, which I love.
Yeah, exactly.
I love these full circle moments.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And so let's back up further back to the start of Waiting.
Right.
Very inspirational song. I really love the message behind, we can sit around and wait as long as we want, but nothing's going to change until we make it change. Where did this song begin? Where did the first idea start, and how did you flesh it out into what it is today?
So, thinking back to the very first thought of Waiting, I just remember being frustrated. There was just one day I was just frustrated. Because growing up, I've heard the same story over and over and over again, where certain artists were discovered at random moments, random places, and it was always just that one person hears you, and then that person can potentially connect you to your dream?
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to me, I mean, that hasn't happened yet.
You never know.
Right? Yeah, you never know. You never know. But that's okay. That's completely okay, because I don't think that's the point. The point is to learn from every experience, and also to see, how do you want to organize yourself? How do you want to make this happen for yourself? Because there are steps that you can take that are real to your world that you can actually do.
Yeah.
And then that will give you the confidence to just keep going as you have your plan, taking step by step. As you reach out. Don't be afraid to speak up. Get your contacts. Talk to people. I mean, I understand we live in a world where we have easy access to the internet and information, but it doesn't beat the organic interaction that you can have with someone at any moment, and they just happen to work, in the industry, or they are an artist themselves, or they're just aware of it, they know of it. And there's nothing wrong with asking questions and having a friendly conversation and just being open and saying that, like, well, I'm asking you these things because I'm actually in this world as well.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see what I can do for myself so that I can make sure that I can get to the next step. Right? So
100%. And I feel like a lot of people want to, it's always kind of scary sometimes asking questions, especially with somebody who's in your periphery but not a close friend.
Yes. Yes.
But I feel like as humans, we mostly want to help each other. We're always kind of scared of asking those questions, but as you're saying, you never know. Like, one question could open up the doors that you needed opened.
Exactly. And it opens up those ideas as well. And then even through the frustration of waiting, it's now clear to me what I need in order to continue continue this dream. So I know that I need to be organized. I know that I need a plan. I also know that I need a budget, and I know that I need a vision. So as long as that I have those 4 components, I can reach the level of success that I want to reach. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I love that. I love that. One of my favorite lines from the song is, I know I'll be okay if I can make it through one more day.
Yeah.
I know that I will be okay if I just live for one more day.
Can you expand on that line a little bit, and how you're tying that into this whole whole kind of ethos?
Yeah, for sure. That line specifically, I had to include in the song, because with the frustration, it can be a very negative experience, and if you trap yourself in those negative thoughts, then you end up not getting where you want to be. So I had to include something positive, something that can help me with my forward thinking, because if I didn't have that line in that song, I don't think waiting would be the inspiration that it's turned out to be.
Right. I love that.
Yeah.
This Waiting came out just end of last year. Big way to end the year here. And I'm sure, especially after hearing all this, that you got a big 2026 ahead of you. What's up next?
Yeah. So I'm really excited for this, because basically the goal is not to wait anymore. The goal is to be active. Of course, with patience, with grace, and with a positive attitude. But for 2026, I'm going to be releasing my first solo EP. And this has been a long time waiting, actually, you know, as the Tragically Hip would say.
Very Canadian
Yeah,
quotes,
yeah. It has, because it's always been in the back of my head.
Yeah.
It's always been in the back of my head because my goal is to release more music, to have more music available, so that people can keep exploring my songs and my sounds and really see, you know, who I am through my music. So with this solo EP, I already have the title for it. It's called Breakup Brain.
Okay.
Yes, it's going to be a breakup album, but it's going to show all the sides of how ending a relationship can affect you and impact you in your life, whether it's, again, positive or negative. And so I have the band working on that, Studio Riff, from Bloor West Music Studios.
Yeah.
And so they're helping me creating these songs along with my brother as well. So I'm very happy that he's in it.
Nice, the family connection.
Yes,
Nice.
yeah. And so we've got a lot of songs coming up. There's one that I'm really excited for because it's a Spanish song.
Okay.
Yes, and it's one of my first attempts at writing a Spanish song.
Okay.
I've written some songs in the past, like in Spanish, but this is one of the first ones that will be recorded.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so you got a whole album coming out.
Yes.
Any other big plans?
Aside from the album itself, I would love to do another music video for sure, because that was actually really exciting. I loved shooting the video and that experience of getting ready and again just being creative. So I really want to do another music video for one of the songs from the album, and also to do an album release party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So big year coming up for you, 2026.
Yes. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All about music.
All about
all
music.
about music.
And no
Yeah.
more waiting.
And no more waiting. No more waiting. No. Yeah.
Okay. So before we go, last question I'm going to ask you. This has been a very uplifting conversation so far. Really beautiful to hear everything that went into the song Waiting. Anything else you'd like to say to anybody watching this right now?
I think if it's one thing that people should take from this, especially with waiting, really the core message is to keep holding on to your dreams. Don't let them go yet, because there are steps that you can take that will help you to figure things out. And if you just kind of organize it in that sense, then you'll find a way to keep it alive. So just don't give up on your dreams just yet. Don't cut them off, especially when, you know, something doesn't go your way. Just keep finding a way to keep it alive. And you'll be so happy that you did that, because then you will see yourself in like a different light, something that you've never seen in yourself before, and you're going to be really proud of yourself.
Beautiful. I could not think of a better way to end this interview here. Thank you so much, Nevein, for taking the time today.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for making this come true, and for being in my living room.
Everybody gets to see the living room now.
Yeah.
And thank you everybody for joining us in here. Make sure you keep an eye out for a whole new album coming soon, along with an album launch party this summer.
Yeah.
Okay, bye everybody.